Hello one and all, my name is Ryan Bruce, my friends call me Fluff, and today on Riffs, Beards, and Gear, we check out the brand new Spark 2 desktop amplifier from Positive Grid. So it's been a few years since I've had anything Positive Grid on the channel, and my baby has grown up. It's all grown up and it's driving and it's asking for gas money. I don't even know what happened. We're all getting old. Time is just a construct. Positive Grid has released the brand new iteration to their very successful Spark amplifiers, the Spark 2, and we're gonna check it out today. Now, before we go any further, you can consider this a sponsored video. Positive Grid sent me the Spark 2 to show you guys. However, they have no input on this video. All thoughts and opinions are mine. So going back about, 3 or 4 years now, the original Spark, when it came out, I kind of missed the boat on that, if I'm totally honest. I was busy touring, and what's interesting is my perspective on the Spark is we would see it in the backstage area of all of the larger venues that we would go to when we were opening up for Beartooth and Ghost Inside, and it didn't matter if it was in America or Europe or London or wherever we happened to be. Often these would be in the green rooms for guitarists to plug in and practice if they wanted to, but also it was just used often as just a Bluetooth speaker. And I always remember thinking like, dang, that has a lot of uses. So for this video, my point of view for me is coming at the Spark 2 as basically a new user that's seen the original Spark around a lot. Okay, I don't know if that makes sense, but I don't have a lot of playtime with the original Spark. I just don't. However, I am really looking at the Spark 2 as just its own thing, and it's my first time checking it out at length. We're gonna have some fun. So right off the bat, some initial improvements over the original generation Spark is there's twice the horsepower, it's 25% louder. There's now a looper with drums, guys. All you guys that are just loop nuts, they got you. Now, in addition to the AI powered tone, there's a feature that we will get into in the walkthrough section of this video where you can basically tell the app what kind of tone you're looking for. You describe it and it finds some suitable tones in the tone cloud for you to check out. We will get there, but there's also a 12-hour optional battery, and there's all new HD amp models. They rated all the amp models, and it sounds good. Powering all those new amp models is the new Sonic IQ computational audio. I don't know what that is. However, basically it translates to richness and fullness, and they're really utilizing the 50 watts that are available in this fairly compact and lightweight package. They've also angled the speakers. So before, the original Spark that had stereo speakers that were angled straight, now they're angled slightly out and spread apart for just a better image all around. Enough of my yapping. Let's go ahead and use this in the context of a mix. All right, I have the Spark app open on my iPad. It is connected via Bluetooth to the actual Spark 2 hardware. And we're gonna kind of poke around the app, and we're gonna create a tone in a second. However, let me show you around a little bit. This is the main view. This is where all the business happens essentially, right? So up here in the top left, we have our preset selection. We have either our A bank or B bank, or we can just have all of the presets, and we can also divide them by, categories such as blues, bass, acoustic, pop, metal, rock, and alternative. Next, we have what's basically the music section. The music section allows you to jam to your favorite tunes, but also create tunes on your own or with other people collaboratively, which is cool. I was shocked to see right here down Temptation's Wings. Let's go. Love that. You can see there's everything for everyone in this section. I mean, this is literally, this is deep. This is very, very deep. This is all the jams you could possibly want. Next, we have Spark AI Beta. This is beta. Basically what this is you can describe a tone that you're looking for and it will make suggestions. Isn't that crazy? So for example, and this is already categorized by some descriptions that are designed to help you if you can't really think of what you're looking for. So for example, for metal, we can go through and we can go a thick mid-gain tone with depth for sludge metal, show all. And here are the 4 presets. And if I hit play, it will automatically override and let me preview this tone before I download it. Check this out. It's loud. I'm making sure I'm not peeking over there. Let's do another one. Oh, okay. This requires the experienced Jimi Hendrix pack. I don't have that. Let's try this one. I'm pretty sure I'm clipping. However, you get the idea. You can really kind of go deep and explore all sorts of different tones if you can at least just describe them. I think that's pretty cool. Next, you can literally make your own video. Hey, how's it going? You can literally make your own video and put it with your music inside of the Spark app. We're not going to do that because I have this video right here. However, you can do that. Let's go back to the tone selection. Let's go back to my hardware bank. Every time I fluff, so named just because I thought it was kind of... Let's poke around a little bit though. Universally, all of the presets have these pedal slots in them, right? So they have a delay slot, a reverb slot, an EQ slot, amp, drive, comp wah, and gate. Now you can turn any of these components off, of course. So let's go ahead and let's double click on the amplifier and let's just kind of go through, I don't know, let's choose something else. American High Gain. Okay. Now my EQ settings are dialed for the other preset, obviously. So I'm going to zero out. I'm double clicking here on my my iPad. I'm zeroing out my EQ right now. And I'm also going to turn down the mid-range of my amplifier to start. Go to the, let's turn off the drive for now. Warmed right up. It's nice. Let's turn down the gain. It's not bad. It's not bad. Let's turn down the mid-range a little bit more. Now let's add the drive back in. Let's set the level not so high. Let's go 6. Now, if I want to fine tune, I can then go to the EQ and do what I need to do. Okay. Okay. Let's see what our gate's doing. Okay. Threshold. Yeah, that all looks pretty good to me. So it's time to save. Let's go ahead and save this as new. And I'm going to choose, let's see, not pop. We'll just go rock for now. Let's call this Every Time I Fluff 2. And it's saved. Now, if I want to go ahead and let's say hardware bank B, we're going to save it to a hardware preset on the actual Spark 2. I can choose where I want to do that. I guess I would go 2A. No, actually, I have all my presets. 1B. So we're going to go preset 1B, bank B, preset 1. I'm going to save that to the hardware. So now it's saved to my actual Spark 2. But if I wanted some sauce, let's go, I'm going to double tap the delay. Let's go echo tape. Okay. Watch your speakers. That's nice. That's nice. If I want to add a little reverb, ooh, I love me a Holy Grail. Spark 2. So what do I think? For me, the AI tools and the tone cloud and the ability to loop and come up with a drum pattern and all those things, those are cool. But fundamentally, if it doesn't sound good when I plug in my guitar in the first 5 seconds, I'm really not interested, to be totally honest. I love the Spark product line. I think it's a brilliant execution of a whole bunch of different worlds for me personally, because I do use Bluetooth speakers quite a bit, truth be told. I check these, or I check my mixes on devices like these all of the time. It just adds another layer to see what my mixes will sound like on a given platform or device. However, the execution and the ability to pipe out the audio, use it as an interface, and little things like the label is now in front. So when you're facing the amplifier, you can actually see what the knobs do, and you don't have to look behind the knobs in order to see what the functionality is. Little things like that show attention to detail, and I dig it. These things cost about $2.99. They're doing a rollout, a layered or a tiered rollout. So if you act sooner, it's a little bit less money, but in general, after all that's over, these are gonna be about $300-ish. And I think that's a lot of bang for the buck. These do a lot. They sound great right away. And the app is awesome. I'm really, really impressed with what Positive Grid have done for the entire Spark line. This thing's awesome. 5 out of 5 beers for me. All applicable links down below in the description. And while you're down there, feel free to hit that subscribe button or further support this channel. And with that, you've been wonderful. I've been Fluff. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.